Good morning, Gators. 13 days, Jules and I are gone for good.
As is most of the senior class.
But in order to leave, you must complete your FAFSA.
FAFSA is past due. We have about 100 graduating seniors that have not completed this yet.
This is a senior requirement, so please complete FAFSA and send your career coaches your confirmation page.
If you need help, contact their career coaches immediately by email or by visiting room 607.
Hey Jules, have you applied for any scholarships yet?
No, I don't know any that can fit.
If you're like Jules and a Gator athlete, cheerleader, Gatorette, and or trainer, you are invited to apply for the Santa Maria Booster Club Scholarship.
This $1,000 scholarship will be awarded to one male and one female student at Senior Awards Night.
Please see or email your coach, sponsor, career coach, or counselor for the application. The deadline is April 11th.
And now for everyone's favorite announcement, lunch.
Today's a corn dog day.
With potato rounds, tossed salad, baby carrots,
low-fat ranch dressing, a fruit of choice, and your choice of milk or juice.
When you head to lunch tomorrow, make sure you stop and get a smoothie.
Smoothies will be sold in the courtyard at both lunch shifts on Thursdays.
They now accept credit and debit cards and Venmo, as well as cash, so make sure you stop and get one.
Now, on to Corinne and Brooke for their segment on Winter Guard.
Hey Gators, today Brooke's going to sit down with some STA Winter Guard members and coaches to talk about their most recent season.
So Color Guard, we perform on the fields with the band at halftime shows, and then we compete with the band in November at Showcase. Winter Guard is kind of the same thing, but we are in a gym, and it's just us to a soundtrack, but it's basically the same thing.
I think being on Winter Guard helps the team as a whole get better during what would be considered our off season, and it makes the amount of time in between Winter Guard or in between marching seasons shorter because we have Winter Guard. It elevates the entire team's skill level and what we can do together, and every year our shows get better and better.
This year's Winter Guard show Crazy is about the world's different views of crazy. Crazy doesn't have one definition, so we use our soundtrack and visual performance to highlight the many forms of crazy, which can include being artistically crazy, crazy about someone, losing your mind crazy, and silly crazy.
My favorite part is the big flag ensemble, because that's my forte. That's what I've always enjoyed to do. I've never been a rifle person, saber, which are the weapons that we perform with. I really like just overall flag ensembles, and when they're all on a flag and we're facing different directions and have all these different layers going on, it's really cool and gets a lot of like effect going on, so that's probably my favorite part.
Practices normally run, we normally start out, we have to unroll the mat, which is a process in itself, and then we normally stretch as a team, and we have like a pancake run, which is always kind of just meh. And then we go over sets, or we learn different sets, or change flag work, or do whatever we have to do, and run it a couple times, and then pick up the mat and go home.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Can we do what's possible we all catch it, please?
6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1.
I think what I'm most excited for next year is to watch the newer girls and underclassmen grow, because they've stepped it up a lot this year. They've done really good, and I just want to see where they go from here.
For my freshman year, we did not get to do nearly as much as we were given an opportunity to this year. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for Miss Kelsey Roussel and Miss Stephanie Montoya for everything that they've done for me, and especially because this has given me such an opportunity to develop saber skills, to better my rifle skills, and to just, I don't know, and just impact the rest of my team, and they've impacted me.
This season, marching season, definitely hit me like a train. I was not prepared for anything, but Winter Guard gave me a little bit of technical background that I can put into my flag work.
Over the past 3 years of being a captain, I've learned what it means to be on a team and to care for your teammates, as well as contributing to the success of the team.
Leadership on Color Guard is extremely important because our captains, we all love them. They hold us accountable. Brooke's dancing in the background. They hold us accountable. They make sure that we're always on time. They make sure that we're counting. They make sure that we are getting everything. And if you don't, they always are there to help. You truly have someone that you can rely on heavily, and that they can really depend on you to also help the team for the better.
My favorite memory probably would have to be the touchdown competition. Had a lot of technical difficulties.
How do you feel about the show?
I feel good about it.
How do you feel about the show? You're not even in it.
I don't know what it's about, like crazy people or something.
Haley, how do you feel?
Excited.
Whose friend's missing?
Somebody.
No.
One hand of 45?
Yeah, do it. Okay, double turnaround.
Wrong way.
I was gonna say, that's not your hand.
I've never seen you do this.
I love this sauce.
You're spinning.
Queen!
7, 8.
Oh, that was bad.
That was ugly. It's gonna go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's all for today's segment. Thank you to the STA Winter Guard and coaches for sitting down with Brooke and letting us know a little bit more about it.
Thanks, guys. In other news, we have a dress down.
Starting today, Spring Academic Dress Down is happening.
It ends April 14th and the cost is only $10.
Go to School Cash Online to make the payment so you can look like this.
I'm gonna dress like Torrance.
Who's that?
She's the main character from Bring It On. The 2000s movie. About cheerleading.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
They're pretty and they're cool and they dominate the school.
You know, this is kind of reminding me about cheer tryouts.
Cheer tryouts will be April 12th through 14th.
Pick up an information packet for room 500, 120, 105, or 406.
Candidates must have a 2.0 and no F's on their quarter 3 report card.
Hey Jules, I have a question.
What's up?
What is a cheerleader's favorite thing to eat for breakfast?
Fruity Pebbles.
No. Cheerios. Cheerios.
And now for our final announcement.
Freshman math tutoring.
Freshman math tutoring will be held every Wednesday from 2:45 to 3:45 in the freshman math hall.
Check with your teacher for the room number.
That's all, Gators. Have a great day.